Young Turks fan here. What's your name?
Holly Winkle.
And what did you think of the rally? I felt that Bernie is a fighter, but I heard like an extra ounce of fight tonight.
Yeah, it was great. I came out tonight because I knew it was going to be a great opportunity to hear him speak. I've never been to one of his rallies before. And, it was just great that he talks so much about how healthcare is a right, not a privilege, and how we can be the nation to guarantee healthcare to all people as a right, just like every other major industrialized country on earth. He's the only politician that I ever felt like he really speaks from his heart. He's genuine. He says what he believes, and he believes in what he says. And it was just amazing to hear him speak.
I thought it was really interesting that, he kind of talked about, we got a lineup here, we got a lineup. TYT, anybody? Okay, we got a lineup. I think that I found it interesting that he was talking, all right now we got to shut down this law, but then he pivoted and then the next day I'm going to put forth a Medicare for All bill, and the crowd went ballistic. Do you feel like the new polling that's out, 46% of Republicans are for Medicare for All? Obviously the corporate Democratic Party isn't for it, but do you feel some momentum?
I do. I think that his campaign was a pivotal moment in pushing forth a Medicare for All single-payer system. Prior to his presidential run, I had never heard of anyone talking about Medicare for All, and now it's everywhere. Every person you talk to says that they support healthcare as a human right rather than a privilege, because the goal of a sane healthcare system should be to keep the people well rather than to profit from human illness and suffering. And he is one of the only politicians I know of that is championing that message. And it's just so important for us at this moment in our history to have someone like Bernie come forth and to hear him speak and to hear him really get out there and get his message to the people. I can't even believe that he's here in Covington. I heard he was going to be 18 minutes away from where I lived. And I love that what he does is he goes to places that other politicians don't go. So I feel like with that momentum and with him going to red states that other politicians usually wouldn't go, even the Democrats tend to not come around here. It's so important right now in our history, and it's just amazing to hear him speak. So I do think there's a lot of momentum. The best thing that we can continue to do is just to fight and to push for it, I think.
And let me ask you, because a lot of TYT viewers, a lot of progressives feel like, Bernie, stop playing nice with the Democratic establishment. Stop standing on a stage with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi. And, now it's time. Yes, we got to fight Trump, but we got to be against these people too. Do you feel that his strategy has been, that's what he has to do? He has got to work within the system. You seem like a reasonable person, but a lot of people feel like, we'll follow Bernie into the flames, but it's time to fight against the corporate establishment too.
Right. I am not a fan of the DNC. I did not vote for Hillary Clinton. I wrote in Bernie. So not being a fan of the Democrats. At first I was kind of pissed that he was kind of going around with the Democrats and sort of it felt like riding their coattails, but now I kind of get it. I think he's doing what he feels he needs to do to get more people to push for a progressive agenda. So I feel like that's the most important and imperative step, is getting more people from both sides. You can't just have one side. When you bring both sides together, I feel like that's the most important thing, and he's doing that.
Last question. If it's not Bernie in 2020, I know that sucks to hear. If it's not Bernie, 2017, who right now on the progressive side of things would you support to go up against Trump or Pence if Trump is not the president all 4 years?
I am a fan of Nina Turner. I feel like she is an incredibly powerful voice, and when she talks, she just brings so much heart and so much soul into what she is saying.
I mean, I'm an atheist, but I'd go to church for her. She is.
Oh yeah, totally. So definitely Nina for me.